Hey friends. This week started out just like any other week. Cozy morning swims at the lake, picking berries in the woods, and setting up the scaffolding for the roof work starting next week. However, and as you can probably hear from my voice, things took a turn for the worse, as one of the lovers was taken very sick. It's been a really worrying time for us the past days, and as a result, has taken a real toll both physically and mentally. Who are the lovers without our founding family member? Stick around to the video and I'll try to update as best I can. After all, we all know who runs the show around here. For now, let's get back to the week before our world came crashing down and show you a bit of what we've been up to.
Ooh, Baywatch.
That's how it's done, basically.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Found some juniper berries here. Loads and loads of juniper berries actually. Gotta catch them all.
Not many.
See? Blueberry.
Look.
Delicious. So where's it going? Down there? Vad är det för någonting?
Ja, och...
För det?
Ah, det...
So today I'm going to start a project that I'm hoping will turn out really good. It's not something I've done before. I'm going to attempt to stencil out or to free draw a folky kind of pattern on the living room door, both sides. So I'm going to do this side in the hallway and then the inside on the living room. Let's see how it turns out. But first, I'm going to use this super retro pencil that we found in the house. I'm going to draw it out. I'm going to measure it out using one of the old it's not floorboards, is it? One of the old wall boards from the bathroom. I'm going to use this as a giant ruler, is what I'm thinking. And take the nails out first so I don't do myself an injury. Hopefully then I'll be able to sort of measure out the spacing. You'll have to let me know what you think. But once we've done that, I'll have to try and find a shop. I don't know if it'll be in this video. Try and find a good shop that sells paints. I need like a kind of a retro green and like a mustard yellow, which in a lot of the bigger shops, I've noticed you can't really get colours. You can get white, black, grey, but finding colours has been incredibly difficult. I feel like we're really losing a lot of creativity when it comes to inredning. Oh, this is a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, maybe something other than Birkenstocks next time. Yeah, come on. Ta-da! I bet these were a lot more fun putting in than taking out.
So, I haven't really been up this side of the roof, on the back side. We know there's a lot of moss on there that we need to kind of clear off, either with a pressure washer or something. I just feel like a pressure washer is quite big and heavy to get on the roof. There are some smaller ones out there, so let's see what we can find. For now, I'm just gonna check out the gutters, if they are clean, like clear of moss. I want to connect the IBC to the drain so that we can get some rainwater in. Let's have a look. Mossy. Seems that this part is full of moss. The other one seems to be very clear, so I think we've just got to do with the trees over here. Let's just try and reattach these clips a little bit and clear out for now. In a few days we got our beautiful van going for the besikning to import it. Hello. Ashley's been standing here for a couple of months now. She's got a bit of flat tyres. Not flat, but also not great. So I'm just going to inflate the tyres, maybe charge the battery and check everything, but I don't think anything's wrong with it. We just want it to be tidy and clean and ready to go. I've got this little tyre inflator that connects to the battery. A couple of videos ago, I think it was mentioned I had a flat tyre on the motorbike. And I had a really handy little tyre inflator, which is in London. I probably was a period where I used it pretty much every day. I had a flat tyre going to work and back because I kept plugging it, but it was really cheap and it just kept flying out. Anyway, I wanted to inflate it and the pump broke. A great pump until it breaks. And our lovely friends, Chris and Sarah, said, do you know what? We've got free. We got one extra so you can have it, which was fucking brilliant. So here we go. Just going to put some air in the tyres now.
Hi guys, we just wanted to give an update about what's been happening here. You may have seen on our social media that we posted recently about Tony, and that's why this week's video is much later than we planned. Unfortunately, at the end of last weekend, coming into Monday, Tony started showing signs of being really unwell, and it went downhill very, very fast. Initially, we thought that he just had another bug bite or something, because as you've seen from previous videos, he's had quite a few and it doesn't generally really bother him. He's not had any allergic reactions. We thought, okay, maybe this time he's just got a stinger stuck in there or something. But then very, very quickly, within a few hours, he stopped eating and drinking. He stopped being able to go to the toilet. He was really trying to go to the toilet, but he wasn't able to wee. It kept escalating. He started getting very shaky, being in pain. His breathing became very fast, but very laboured. Eventually, on Monday afternoon, we were able to get him to a vet, and they very quickly confirmed that he had what they thought was kidney stones that had created a blockage in his urinal passage. And so this put a huge risk to not only his bladder rupturing, but also the amount of toxins building up, because there was clearly an infection, and his kidneys were then really struggling to function. So at this stage, the vet said we may not be able to save him. And that was something that just completely crushed our whole world. Everything just came to a standstill, and we haven't been able to really sleep or eat properly since, because it's been so worrying. So they kept him in and they put him under, and they did the surgery, and the surgery was successful. But unfortunately, and this isn't a side that we've ever seen from Tony, they called the next day and said that he was incredibly aggressive. So much so that they weren't able to do sort of post-operative checkups or care.
Well, they basically had to see if if his urine was passing, by just really gently, putting pressure on his bladder, but they couldn't get close to him.
Yeah, they couldn't, not even with protective gloves, which was a shock to hear and heartbreaking, because it meant that, as we've never seen him even use his claws against us or anyone else, he must have been so scared, in so much pain, and in a state of survival mode. So the vets said that, he isn't going to heal as well here as he will at home. So we've taken him back home, and we continue to care for him kind of hour by hour with all the medicine that he needs and everything. And we will have to see if his bladder and kidneys are able to start functioning again, because as it stands, he's not able to pee normally. And the kidney function as well it'll become clearer over the next few days if things are going to fall back into balance with him. So we are feeling pretty broken at the moment, as you can probably tell. We'll do our best to get this video out to you, of course, and we hope, because alongside all of this, Otto's been helping our roofer fix our roof, which, getting your head into that has been...
it was a bit weird. It was a bit strange, because it's obviously booked in, so it's not like it needs to happen. One of the main jobs that we need to get our head around, and so it was switching over into work mode.
Yeah, kind of having to block it out,
checking in here and there, but mainly blocking it out and just keep going, because obviously we're on a roof, you were two. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. That's
where we are now, is that we are keeping a really close eye on Tony. We're trying to notice any signs in either direction. So hopefully we'll get the next video out to you on Monday as usual, because there has been quite a lot going on. We haven't filmed as much as we wanted to. Naturally, it just hasn't been possible, because I've had to be with Tony, and and this is the type of thing that's so serious that you can't leave him on his own. If the infection, or if he gets blocked again, that will happen very, very quickly, and we have to be straight on that. So we'll do what we can to get the next video out to you on Monday, but we'll have to see.
On a positive note,
yeah,
there's a lot of progress on the roof to be shown.
Yes, and a bit of an update with the van as well. But
yeah.
Hopefully we'll bring
a little bit of an update there.
Hopefully we'll bring that to you on Monday. So please, all that we ask is that you keep Tony in your hearts and your minds, and hopefully all of this love and positive energy is going to help him get back to himself that we know and love, because he is the main man, the lover of all the lovers. But it's it's been a tough week.
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah. I'm amazed I've got any tears left, to be honest. Alright guys, on that note, I think we better leave it there for now. So much love to you guys. Thank you so much for all your well wishes. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you on Monday. Bye.